Hello, and here we are. It's Thursday already. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to jump right in and get started. Here we go.
Hi guys. At Red Brick Elementary School, there are 278 students in third grade. Rounded to the nearest hundred, how many students are there in third grade? I see some words there. Rounding to the nearest hundred. It looks like it wants me to take that number and simply round it. 278 to the nearest hundred. Where's your hundreds place?
Underline your 2.
Your 2. Look next door. There's your bully. Is he big enough? Yes, he is. He's a 7. He's going to lift me up to a 3. Whatever happened to that old bully? Nothing ever happens to that old bully, and nothing ever happens to his friend. We have 300, and what are we talking about?
We're talking about students.
300 students. Miss Crawford's class has 4 groups of students. I see the word groups.
Mm-hmm.
4 groups.
There we go.
Let's draw a picture. 4 groups of students with 7 in each group. There's that other word we were looking for. Each tells me to multiply or divide those two numbers. In this case, we have groups of things, which tells me to
we are getting bigger.
Multiply. 7 times 4. 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 7 is 21. Plus 7 is 28. 7 times 4 is 28. Let's label it. 28
students.
How many students?
28 students.
All right, Miss Powell.
Quotient. There's the word. What is quotient? What is quotient?
It means divide.
It means divide. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. So we can look at it as backwards. I don't know how to multiply. We look at it as backwards multiplication problem. So we can say what times 5 is 60? 12 times 5 is 60. So 60 divided by 5 is 12. We'll move to next. Where are you going next?
Wherever you want to go.
Okay, we'll go to 81 divided by 9. So what times 9 is 81? We can say 9 because 81 divided by 9 is 9.
Mm-hmm. And just a little reminder for those of you that might be struggling with those facts, you can take 9 and start adding it up, and you will hit the answer once you have gotten 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and
9. If you were adding those up along the way, you would have hit 81 when you got to that 9, and that's how we get that answer for if you don't have to memorize just yet. I have a trick here, Miss Powell. Can we use the trick?
Yep, use the trick.
So this one is just counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 56 is 7 times 8.
So it means that 56 divided by 8 equals 7.
Mm-hmm. It's that backwards multiplication thing you were talking about.
In my class, we talked about number notices. There's your number notice. Like you said, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's your number notice. Those numbers all go together.
Okay. 96 divided by 12.
Okay, so we're going to say, what times 12 is 96?
8.
So 8. So it's 96 divided by 12 is 8.
Again, if you're having trouble, we could have added up the number 12. 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 12 is 36, plus 12 is 48, plus 12 is 60, plus 12 is 72. I'm going to run out of room over here. We've got plus 12 is 84, and plus 12 is 96. How many 12s did it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving on. We need the area of this square.
And what is the formula for area?
Area equals length times width.
Look at that. We could say 10 times 11.
10 times 11 is 110. My unit is inches. And I'm doing area. We're counting how many squares could fit in that box. 110 inches square or 110 square inches. We've got some missing numbers this time, Miss Val.
How do we solve if we have something plus 63 equals 75? How are we going to find that missing number?
My class, if you'll remember our triangle here, the big number goes on top, 75 and 63. When we have a big and a little, we get the other little by subtracting. Minus 63. 75 minus 63 is 12.
And let's plug that in and make sure that works. Is 12 plus 63 75?
Yes,
it is.
All right, here we go. We have a missing factor this time. 2 times some number is 10.
Count by, let's see, it's 2s. Or we could say, I'm confused here. 2 times. I was trying to think of a trick.
Count by 2.
Tell you, I got my 2.
2, 4, 6, 8,
10. 5 of them.
5 twos. Okay, moving on over here to 74 and 81. Let's draw that triangle again. Our equal is always our biggest number, so we put 81 at the top, 74 at the bottom. I need another little. How do I find the other little?
We're going to subtract.
I got to subtract. 81 minus 74. There's more. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, but I was just making sure that they look at those numbers and make sure that if they need to borrow. But
yes, there's more on the floor. Got to go next door. 11 minus 4 is 7. 74 plus 7 is 81. Does it work?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Now we've got our big number here. It's a subtraction problem, so the big number is what you begin with. The big number is what you begin with. We have a triangle, and we put 523 on top. The other small one is 223.
So we're going to subtract.
Again, we're subtracting. I'm going to move right here so we have some more room. 523 minus 223 gives me 0, 0, 3. 300 is my missing number. Does that fit?
Yes, 523 minus 300 equals 223.
All right, another multiplication problem here. 7 times some number is 28.
I think it would be 4.
I think you're right. Start adding up those 7s till you get to 28, and it will give you the right answer.
This one's tricky.
It is.
Everybody better think about this one.
Let's think about those triangles, though. It's a subtraction problem. So I have to start with more than what I end with.
When you subtract, the largest number always has to come first.
So I am missing the big number. I have 2 smalls. I have 56 and 63. How do I make it big?
You're going to have to add them together.
I gotta add them up. 56 and 63. 6 plus 3 is
9.
6 plus 5 is
11.
119. Does it fit?
We could say 119 minus 56 equals 63. And if we wanted to check that, we'd have to write that vertically so that we could check it. She can do that. Miss Walker's going to do that right here. We write it vertically.
119 minus 56. 9 minus 6 is
3.
There's more on the floor. 11 minus 5 is 6.
That is true.
It worked out.
Yes, it did.
Okay, moving on. I'll let you go, Miss Val.
In Mary's library, 1/8 of the books are nonfiction and 1/4 of the books are fantasy. Are there more nonfiction books or fantasy books? What is it asking us? It wants to know. We're going to have to find out the answer by cross-multiplying, or we could
think about pizza or candy bars.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and label here that 1/8 goes with nonfiction and 1/4 goes with fantasy. Now, if we had a candy bar, we could even draw it. That's pretty simple. We could draw that candy bar into fourths and color one piece. Or a pizza, a candy bar. I've never seen a circular piece of candy. Let's see. Get some more pizza.
A cookie cake. It could be a cookie cake.
There we go. Thank you for helping me out there. So we've got 8 slices here, and we're going to color in 1 slice. Who got more?
You want to share with 4 people, or would you rather share with 8 people?
My piece is bigger
if I share with 4.
I do like pizza, Miss Val. So I'm going to want this one. That means that 1/4 is greater than 1/8, which means that fantasy is more. Fantasy. Now, we could have also cross multiplied. 8 times 1 is 8, and 4 times 1 is 4. 8 is still bigger than 4. Okay?
Okay, I believe that.
Last one for today. We're going to find the fewest coins possible. Remember that chart?
I think a 50-cent piece and 3 pennies.
Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. You could do that, Miss Powell, but how many half dollars do you have laying in your coin purse?
I have no coin. I have no half dollars.
I don't either. So we're going to go with the basic coins: quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. Quarters are 25. Dimes are 10. Nickels are 5. And pennies are
1. I was going to say 3, but 1 worked.
We need to fit 53 cents into our chart. How many quarters can I fit in?
It looks like 2.
2. And that puts me at 50 cents.
Now we just need 3 cents.
Yeah, I can't fit any dimes or any nickels, but I can fit pennies. And I can fit 3 of them to get to 53 cents. So that gives me how many coins?
5 coins.
It took 5 coins. What's the most amount of coins it could have taken, Miss Powell?
53 pennies.
Oh, so the most it would have taken is 53, and the least it would have taken is 5.
Okay, and that's the lesson for today. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. You can go and work on iStation or your iExcels. Also remember Soft 7, your Math Fact Genius, and Extra Math. And have a good weekend and keep working. We shall see you, or we shall talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.